You walk into Walmart, ready to grab a TV deal, but 70 brands stare back, all shouting promises they can't keep. So I dug through real data, customer complaints, and expert tests to uncover which ones are worth your money and which are total flops. Trust me, a few will shock you. Let's get into it. Number 10. Element. Element TVs are what happens when cheap masquerades as affordable. Priced between $150 and $300, they catch your eye. But turn one on, and reality hits. The picture is muddy with brightness barely reaching 200 nits, while most budget TVs manage 300 to 400. Consumer Reports ranked Element near the bottom in 2024, with nearly 18% of owners reporting issues within 3 years. I saw it firsthand at my neighbor's 55-inch Element. Watching sports? Motion blur made it look like everyone was skating on ice, even baseball. The smart platform constantly lags, apps crash, and gaming is a nightmare with 45 millisecond input lag. Color accuracy is all over the place. Skin tones look sunburned or zombie gray. Reddit users report their TVs dying within 18 months, often after the warranty expires. Verdict: tempting price, terrible performance. Buy one and you might be shopping again next year. Number 9. Scepter. Scepter markets itself as the value champion, but it's more like value roulette. Priced between $180 and $400, the build feels like it's held together with hope and double-sided tape. Life Story Research ranks Scepter near the bottom for customer satisfaction, with owners reporting dead pixels, backlight bleeding, and clouding in dark scenes. My cousin grabbed a 50-inch Scepter during Black Friday for $220, excited about the deal. 4 months later, the power supply failed. Viewing angles are horrendous. Anything off-center looks washed out, like watching through a dirty window. Audio is tinny, barely 10 watts, and the remote feels cheaper than a hotel controller. Some units work fine for a year or two, which explains why Scepter survives. But it's truly a coin flip whether you get a functional TV or an expensive paperweight. Verdict: only buy Scepter if you enjoy playing Russian roulette with electronics. Number 8. On. On is Walmart's house brand, and they're trying hard to compete, I'll give them that. Prices range from $148 for smaller screens to around $298 for 55-inch models. But trying hard doesn't mean succeeding. These TVs use Roku's interface, which is decent, but the panel quality falls apart. Brightness tops out around 250 nits. Colors look oversaturated, like someone cranked the slider to max, and the contrast is so weak, black levels look more like dark gray. I tested a 50-inch On side by side with a TCL at a friend's house. Same Netflix show, and the difference was embarrassing. Shadow details disappeared, motion was choppy, and viewing angles were narrow, leaving anyone off-center with a washed-out mess. Consumer Reports notes about 14% report issues. The build feels hollow and plasticky, like it might crack if you look at it wrong. For 50 or 100 extra bucks, you can do dramatically better. Verdict: Walmart tried, Walmart failed, you deserve better. Number 7. Insignia. Insignia is Best Buy's house brand, but Walmart carries some models too, usually priced between $200 and $380. They sit in that frustrating middle ground, not bad enough to return immediately, but not good enough to recommend. The Fire TV interface works if you're locked into Amazon's ecosystem, but the hardware struggles. Brightness tops out around 280 nits. Fine for dim rooms, but weak in sunlight. Motion handling during fast action looks like a slideshow, which? Research from the UK gave Insignia low reliability scores, citing HDMI failures and software bugs requiring constant reboots. A friend's bedroom unit constantly fights him with its auto brightness, blinding at night or ruining daytime viewing. Input lag hovers around 35 milliseconds, frustrating serious gaming. Color accuracy is mediocre, and the speakers sound underwater. Some units last a few years without drama, but it's basically rolling dice. Verdict: aggressively mediocre, forgettably functional, ultimately disappointing. Number 6. Sharp. Sharp used to mean something in the TV world. Now they license their name to anyone who wants to slap it on budget panels, and it shows. Walmart carries Sharp TVs from $220 to $450, with quality varying wildly depending on who actually made your model. Some units offer decent 4K resolution and brightness around 320 nits, but others suffer terrible uniformity issues, with corners brighter than the center. Consumer forums are full of complaints about lines across the screen or colors shifting after 6 months. I've seen units where the smart platform, Roku or Android, works fine at first but slows to a crawl within a year. The remote is basic but functional, and the sound is thin and tinny. Sharp's real problem is inconsistency. You might get an acceptable TV or a Lemon, with no way to tell until months later. The name tricks people into expecting legacy quality. But that Sharp is long gone verdict. A legendary name trading on past glory it no longer deserves. Number 5, Vizio. Here's where it gets interesting. Vizio sits in a weird space, genuinely trying to offer value, and sometimes succeeding. Walmart sells models from $298 to $650, with quality varying by series. The V series is basic, decent 4K, brightness around 350 nits, and SmartCast, which works but feels clunky compared to Roku or Google TV. The M series steps up with better local dimming, 450 nits brightness, and improved color. Consumer Reports ranks mid-tier Vizio as decent value, noting about 12% report problems over 3 years. Not stellar, but acceptable. I tested an M series for gaming and was impressed by 20 millisecond input lag and variable refresh rates. The downsides: SmartCast crashes, firmware updates can temporarily break features, and build quality feels plasticky. Walmart's recent acquisition adds uncertainty. Some models punch above their weight, others are cost-cut compromises. Verdict: capable but inconsistent, better than the bottom tier, yet not fully trustworthy. Number 4, Hisense. Hisense has been quietly eating everyone's lunch, and people are noticing. Walmart carries Hisense from $350 to $800, and the upper-tier models genuinely compete with Samsung and LG at half the price. The U6 series delivers brightness around 500 nits, decent local dimming zones, and Google TV, which is smooth and intuitive. The U7 and U8 push into mini-LED territory with over 600 nits, and impressive HDR performance. RTINGS testing shows surprisingly accurate colors and solid motion handling. Lifestory Research gives middle-tier reliability scores, not perfect, but solid enough that most owners are safe. I watched my brother's U7 during movie night, and the picture rivaled TVs costing twice as much, with deep blacks, vibrant colors, and sharp detail. Downsides: the OS occasionally lags, build quality feels cheaper than premium brands, and viewing angles aren't perfect. For the money, Hisense delivers most of what matters. Great picture without the Samsung badge. Verdict: the budget overachiever that makes premium brands nervous. Number 3, Samsung. Samsung is everywhere at Walmart, from $450 budget models to $1,200 premium sets, and there's a reason they dominate. The Crystal UHD series delivers solid basics, decent brightness around 400 nits, and Samsung's Tizen platform, which is fast and feature-rich. Step up to QLED and you get 600 plus nits, quantum dot color that makes everything pop, and gaming features like 120 Hz refresh rates and HDMI 2.1. Consumer Reports ranks Samsung among the most reliable brands, with problem rates around 8% over 3 years. I've owned a Samsung for 4 years. 0 issues, picture still fantastic. Game mode drops input lag under 10 milliseconds, making competitive gaming viable. The One Connect box keeps cables neat, and built-in speakers sound better than most competitors. Negatives? Aggressive motion smoothing makes movies look like soap operas until disabled, and lower-end models skimp on local dimming. Samsung isn't cheapest, but you pay for reliability, performance, and panels that outlast your next 2 phones. Verdict: boring but brilliant, a safe choice that rarely disappoints. Number 2, LG. LG brings serious firepower to Walmart's TV wall, especially if you can stretch to $700 to $1,500 for OLED models. Even budget LED options around $500 deliver strong performance, powered by LG's WebOS, the smoothest, most intuitive smart platform available. But LG truly shines with OLED, offering perfect blacks, infinite contrast and viewing angles that look identical from anywhere in the room. The C3 series delivers stunning picture quality, near-instant gaming response, Dolby Vision, and colors so vibrant they almost seem unreal. Erdings ranks LG OLEDs at the top for picture quality, and Consumer Reports notes excellent reliability with only about 6% reporting issues over 3 years. I watched a friend's C2 during a dark movie scene. Seeing true black instead of glowing gray was revelatory. Gaming features excel with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, VRR, and 120 Hz refresh. Downsides: OLEDs can't reach QLED peak brightness, risk burn-in, and cost a premium. Verdict: picture quality champion that justifies the price for perfection lovers. Number 1. TCL. TCL is what happens when a brand figures out exactly what matters and delivers it without the luxury tax. Walmart stocks TCL from $380 to $1,000, and nearly every model offers shocking value. The 5 Series starts around $450 for 55 inches, delivering QLED color, brightness around 450 nits, and Google TV or Roku depending on the model. The 6 Series moves into mini LED territory with over 100 local dimming zones, brightness exceeding 600 nits, and gaming features that shame TVs costing twice as much. Erdings consistently ranks TCL best in class for the money, praising contrast, color accuracy, and motion handling. Consumer Reports gives solid reliability, around 9% problems over 3 years, better than most budget brands and competitive with premium names. I bought a TCL 6 Series 2 years ago for $650. It's flawless, with deep blacks, vibrant HDR, and 15 millisecond input lag, perfect for my PlayStation. Build quality feels solid, interface never lags, and picture rivals my friend's Samsung costing $400 more. Negatives? Viewing angles aren't LG level, uniformity can be uneven, and built-in speakers are adequate. TCL nails the essentials, investing in panel quality and features instead of luxury extras. Verdict: the best TV most people should buy. First, know why TV tech matters. QLED and OLED can make or break your picture. I've covered it in a full video, so check it out. Now, when shopping, ignore marketing hype and focus on what matters. Measure your viewing distance and multiply by 0.84 for ideal screen size. Consider room lighting. Bright rooms need over 500 nits. Dark rooms benefit from OLED or mini LED. For gaming, look for HDMI 2.1, 120 Hz, VRR, and input lag under 20 milliseconds. Smart platforms matter too. Google TV and Roku are smooth. Tizen and WebOS have more features. Don't ignore design. Bezels, stands, and cable management impact daily happiness. A TV isn't just specs, it's where joy happens every time you turn it on. Comment your favorite brand and subscribe for more reviews.